Can't remember what number we're on. Number 6. Everything will seem ridiculously cheap or really expensive. Like, I've been in Australia, so for me, everything in England seems crazily cheap. I've been in the shops, I've seen a chocolate bar, good chocolate, not Australian chocolate, good chocolate, for 60p, and I'm like, wow, 60p, that's incredible. But then you will start doing conversions, you can't help it. I saw, a pack of mushrooms, £1 in Tesco's, and I'm like, that's amazing. And I go, how much is that in dollars? $2. That's still good, we'll still have it, but you will be converting money currencies constantly. And if you've been in a country where things are ridiculously cheap, like some places in Southeast Asia, or I don't know where you've been, but things will seem crazily expensive. I had an absolute field day on fresh fruit and vegetables because in Australia they're pricey. So fresh fruit and veg, awesome. But yeah, everything will seem one extreme or the other on cost, and it takes a bit of getting used to, actually. Number 7, your home currency is going to seem really weird, like super weird. I got to the airport, met my parents, which is very lovely. We had cuddles and, oh, you're home, hurrah! My mother actually jumped the barrier at Heathrow Airport to jump on me. Which was lovely because when I last saw her, she was quite poorly. That's why I'd been at home for a couple of weeks. So that was lovely, but you should have seen everyone's faces. I thought they could arrest her. Like, yeah. Anyway, so I saw them and I went to the coffee shop. Oh, don't even get me started on English coffee. It's not the same as Australian, but I went to the coffee shop. I'm digressing, and I bought a coffee, strangely enough, and I was paying for it with English money, and it was so bizarre. I pulled it out of the cash point and I was like, oh, these notes aren't very brightly coloured. They're a bit boring, aren't they? I gave her the note and she gave me my change, and I picked up a 50p and I was like, oh, this is so thin, it's so light, this is amazing. And then coppers? What are coppers? You're going to be obsessed with it for a small while, and like I said in the cheap, expensive shopping thing, you're going to be converting constantly. Like, it's weird. You can't help it. It's this subliminal little thing that happens when you see an object with a number and you go, £2.10, how much is that? $4.20. Oh, bargain, not bargain, buy, not. It's weird, but you will be obsessed with your home currency. Number 8. Number 8, you may have to get a job. I hate to break it to you, but you might. I hadn't planned on working for a little while on returning home. I wanted to focus on this and I wanted to focus on blogging. But an opportunity came up and I decided it would be a little foolish to turn it down. Although I don't really want to be working, I want to be focusing on this full time. Currently it's not bringing me money in. I need to grow it before that's going to happen. So I need some part-time work, which is now what I'm doing. But I am working part-time. So it's kind of good because it's going to bring me an income in, so I'm not eating into what I saved when I was in Australia, which I want to put towards further travel. And I'm still waiting for tax back and super and stuff like that. So it's going to give me a little buffer to live. But the problem with work is it's going to hurt. You're not going to want to go. It's painful. No one ever likes working, but when you've been free and you want to just roam and be a free spirit, it's horrible getting up to go for a shift. It is. I'm not going to lie. I'm honest with you people. This is what this channel is about. It's about me being honest to try and help you out and to, yeah, give you what it's really like. And I'm not going to lie. It's awful. I don't like it, but I have to do it for the moment. And that's what it comes down to. It's for the moment. And to make it less painful for yourself, the easiest way is to be thinking, okay, this isn't forever. This is an interim thing and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this to get different skills, to learn, and I'll be able to put this into other things down the line. So when you go somewhere else, you will have those skills. It will make your life easier in the future. Don't get bogged down and depressed because you're back in a workplace. just think of it as how it's going to benefit you. And that's all you can do. Okay, you'll find yourself trying to convince other people of travel and its benefits, but you'll find random people you don't know, friends, family, everybody, you'll be talking and something will come up in conversation. I had to go to Vodafone. I lost my English SIM card. I needed a new SIM card. I needed to sort out my contract, all the boring yada yada yada. And I was chatting to the man in there and I had to mention that I'd been away. Where have you been? Australia. Oh, how lovely. I've always wanted to go. Did you afford it? Well, I was on a working holiday and the wages are pretty good. Anyone can afford to do it. It's something I've always wanted to do. Do it. That was like a red rag to a bull to me. I just went into one about why he should leave and he's like, yeah, I should. I hate my job, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just go. Just do it. Just do it. And you will end up in these deep conversations with the people you've met 2 minutes earlier. All of your tasks will take far longer. The lady in benefit, she was on a counter in benefit and I was talking to her. She mentioned she wanted to do a road trip with her friend around America. I'm going, go! Don't think about it, live for the moment, do it now. Yeah, this was within 3 days of coming home. I was already trying to convince people. And you're gonna find yourself doing it and just learn when it's acceptable to do this and when not. I don't suggest going around all of your friends going, well, nothing's changed here, has it? Still bored, still hate your job, why don't you go off travelling? Because it's not for everyone and you'll become boring pretty quickly. Don't get up on a high horse about it, no one wants to hear it. And it's, how can I explain it? It's something you have to want to do. And railroading someone or trying to convince them that they really should do it it's not going to be beneficial for them. But if you believe in travel like I do, and like I'm sure a lot of you people watching do, just give them the positives, give them the benefits, and they'll take it away and they'll play with it in their brains. And you don't know who you might help. You don't know who might turn around to you 2 years later and go, do you know what? I'm really glad when you came home, you said that to me because my life has changed for the better. So yeah, that's something you'll find yourself doing. My final one, yes, number 10. You're gonna feel guilty. Yeah, you're gonna be feeling guilty because you're gonna get home and it's gonna be lovely for a few days. You'll be catching up with your friends, your family, but all of this catching up and getting back into it with people and building those relationships you left at home before you went off, that's gonna stop at some point and real life's gonna set in. And that could be very quick. That urge to leave again could come. I knew I wanted to travel more. And I'm sat talking to people, feeling really guilty because I'm thinking, how can I be wanting to leave you? How can I be wanting to say goodbye for months at time again and leave you? I have this guilt and I need to not feel that guilt. I think where it becomes difficult is when you're living your life for that next adventure. Everything seems pointless until you're off on that adventure. No, it shouldn't be that way. I'm a firm believer of living in the moment, and although I want to travel again, and let me show you this. Francis, oh, you haven't met Francis. I keep mentioning Francis on Instagram and Twitter and things, and I'm sure people don't know who Francis is, and they're like, who's this boyfriend? No, Francis is my unicorn. Isn't he lovely? I bought him in Airlie Beach in the Christmas sales and he's been everywhere with me since. So this is Francis, and Francis and I have been planning. Little bit dance, I'll stop moving so you can see where we're planning to go. Anywho, we're planning to go to Southeast Asia, but I'm trying not to live in this book. I'm trying to live in the here and now with the people I love and enjoy every second of actually being home and being with those people, because there'll be moments when you're away where all you want is a hug. You just want to pick up the phone and ring your bestie and you can't because they're asleep. So live for now, live for what's here. But yeah, you'll be feeling guilty because you're gonna fuck off and leave them again. Can I say that? You're gonna and leave them again. Right, so that is my conclusion. The sun is going, this makes me annoyed, but that is the 10 real life struggles of returning home after travel. It's not going to be pretty, I won't lie, but you can make the best of it, and that's what I wanted to put across in this video. There's plenty more coming. In the meantime, please head over to my blog. I've just written an article on 5 reasons we all hate airports. That came out yesterday. Head on over there, links below. Head to my Twitter, to my Instagram, and my Facebook. Plenty more on all of that. All of the links are below. And if you like this, please, please, I beg of you, like and subscribe wherever the little button is, somewhere around. Please like and subscribe. But for now, I will see you later. Bye!